Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we're flipping through Mad Magazine number 547, released October 2017. Cover price $5.99, which is indeed cheap. But before we do that, let me say thank you so much for tuning in. Please consider hitting subscribe. I'm at like 500. What is it? Let me check. Let me check the tape. This is taking longer than I expected. 543. I've like shot up a bunch of subscribers inexplicably. But thank you so much if you're one of the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting subscribe. Leave a comment down below and hit like. Give a little thumbs up on this video. If you want to support me in a different way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. You get a pretty awesome stencil if you support me at like $5. If you do $1, wait, or is it nothing? You support me? Not nothing. Some amount, any amount, and I'll send you a little sticker pack. You know what? If you send me a nice DM, I'll probably send you a sticker pack. So anyway, these are the people that support me on Patreon right now, and that is Misimo, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead, Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Horry, and the little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. With that, dudes, I don't know if you can tell, I'm a bit under the weather. I just had the flu, and I'm on the recovery now. My bones hurt. It was a pretty miserable existence for me. Do you notice? I didn't mess up. I didn't do the title flub. Somebody accused me of doing that purposefully in the comments. I can assure you, it is a true accident every time it happens. I wish that I had that type of comedic timing. Anyway, Mad number 547. What can be said about it? It's in an era that's like pretty decent, I think. This is full color. They had the ads were gone at this point, which is pretty awesome. They'd been doing $5.99 for the cover price for like a decade. Have you seen what a magazine costs right now? It's like $15. It's absurd. It's pretty awesome. All right. Anyway, I don't know that it's like an especially great era, but it's a solid era. One of the things, my only complaint, I think, about this era is sort of like the Trump humor. And it's not exactly Mad's fault for doing that. One, it sold issues. When Bill Morrison was on, he said when Donald Trump was on the cover, they sold more issues. So, who's to blame them? And it's also like, I don't know, it was sort of in the zeitgeist. But it got old for me. Like the Trump stuff got pretty tired pretty quickly. I think most political humor has actually like lost all appeal for me, but that's more of a personal problem, I guess. Anyway, let's check this out. Hopefully my voice isn't too terrible to listen to. Oh, I'll tell you this though, the Mad poster gallery, I don't have this. Zazzle. Okay, few things. This, Drew Friedman, I think, did the art on this. The Mad Guide to Man Boobs was possibly his best work, I would say. I don't know how he would feel about that, but that's how I feel. Look at this one. This was another one, an art gallery of Bill Clinton stuff, and there were some real gems in there. This is not even close to being the best one, with Hillary poking out. That's not. And then there's this beautiful Norman Mingo. What can be said about that, except that it's beautiful. All right, what does he say on this one? He says, watch out for your fellow man. Oh, wait, watch out for your fellow man is good advice, no matter how you interpret it. Watch out for your fellow man. Oh, watch out for your fellow man. Or, hey, watch out for your fellow man. I get it. Like, watch out for them, they're a crook, or watch out for them, keep an eye on. Like, look out for them, be kind to them. All right, let's keep moving on. Oh, look at it. I'm an old person who reads Mad Magazine at work, and I work at a school. Isn't that silly Billy? I don't know, guys. I think, you know what? Know what my problem is? I'm sick. That's what my problem is. Anyway, so I'm just going to keep moving through because I'm too cynical. Oh, look at this. Friend of the show. Letters and Tomatoes. Okay, this is cool. This is so much fun because, like, there's a few things. Like, one, like, oh, I forget all their names. Like, all of these people I've had on my show, not like artists and writers in MAD, but like some artists and writers in MAD have also had appearances in the letters department. And so it's kind of fun to be flipping through an issue and see a name and be like, hey, I know that guy. So that's pretty exciting. So here, the letters and tomatoes department. It's common knowledge that MAD was instrumental in the creation of the internet because a place was needed to house Doug Guilford's madcoversite.com. Amazingly, this month marks the site's 20th anniversary. Over the years, Doug has created a massive database listing information on every issue, article, and MAD contributor, plus galleries of MAD front and back covers, MAD paperbacks, super specials, MAD kits, and countless other MAD stuff. Doug has truly proven the old computer adage, garbage in, garbage out. Congratulations, Doug. Your dedication, devotion, and attention to detail show us that there must not be a whole lot to do in Oregon. Now, this is, Anton Edmond. So there's Dick DiBartolo, Doug Guilford, and Alan Bernstein, who has made the MAD documentary. I wonder if there's an update on that MAD documentary. So that's cool. This is obviously not the first shout out he's gotten in MAD magazine. And it's also like, I don't know, if you haven't gone through and explored madcoversite.com, you ought to take the time. It's what I use while I'm flipping through the videos if I need to know like who did something. Especially on the old ones, it's handy because they don't always give credit in an obvious way, and somehow he finds out that information. Ooh. The Trumpolini pages. I feel like this is not something that was like a one-off for this one. This is actually on quite a few of this era where they were really milking the thing. The note Trump left inside Israeli's Western Wall. Dear God, please contact me with the name of the contractor who built this wall. I have a similar project and would like a quote. DJT. What do they do with those notes? Or do they just like dissolve? Or is it like the Vietnam Veterans Memorial where they like go and they collect them and they archive them in the Smithsonian? Why Jared Kushner secretly met with the Russian ambassador. He and Ivanka just couldn't get their borscht to come out right. Trump asked him to squeeze it in between negotiating a Palestine agreement, hashing out a North Korea strategy, and signing him up for Hulu. I don't know. It's just like, it's just so hard to be entertained by these. You know what is, oh my gosh, I could not have planned this better. All right. So apparently I was talking to Kyle Bridget and Johnny Sampson just was taking heat from liberals. I think Kyle Bridget referred to them as humorless liberals because of this cartoon. First off, so it was posted, I guess, in a right-wing Facebook group. First interpreting this as like a true political commentary on, like, I guess the culture war or something. And then a bunch of lefties took that post and posted it on their little, insulated, what is that called? Echo chambers. And then started accusing Johnny Sampson in these ways of being of making that political commentary. So they took one group's misinterpretation of the cartoon and then assigned it to Johnny Sampson and his beliefs. This being, so the guy says, I'm sorry, I have to let you all go, but you're just not freaks anymore. I don't know. I feel like any political message that you get out of this is a bit of a stretch and more of a a deliberate misinterpretation of it, I guess. I don't know what other way. Maybe I'm not being kind enough to those people that were misinterpreting it. Holy smokes, what a great issue to just grab. All right. Here we have, what is this, Scott Nick? No, this is Kenny Kyle. Look at this. Some Kenny Kyle artwork. Kenny Kyle writer artwork. John Kirschenbaum. Much needed updates to Confederate monuments. Convert all Civil War era cannons into non-fat froyo dispensers. Jefferson Davis bus can stay, but only if local beautician schools are allowed to use them as test mannequins. Maybe I shouldn't have recorded this with a cold. Repaint the Dukes of Hazzard's car already. Not only will it be more culturally sensitive, but it'll totally throw Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane off their scent. I have no idea. Oh, you guys couldn't even see that. What an idiot. That's the problem with switching the monitor over to the right-hand side. All right, guys? I might have to have it there and just awkwardly stare at myself, just because it actually helps me see what I'm showing you a little bit better. Oh, look at this. Samuel Ferry, Misconnected Moments. Let's zoom in on this. This is kind of weird stuff. I think I remember seeing this. This is more, he's had more than just this appearance, I'm pretty sure. And I like it because it's weird. It's not totally straightforward. And it's not like LOL so random, like that sort of Gen X humor. But it's, yeah, I like it. I considered whether the internet justifies tossing out my thesaurus, but decided against it. If a global event ever sends us back to the Stone Age, I want to be able to find the right words for it. It's almost like Jack Handy, right? Every time I see one of these places, I imagine owning a Ferrari dealership with a vending machine in the lobby and using a similar name. 99 cents and up. Incredible how a little music can bring something civilized to a rush hour crowd ready to slaughter each other for a seat, even if she's playing the theme from Game of Thrones. There you go. I don't think that last one is especially funny. But I still like it. I like the illustration. I like that, I don't know, it looks kind of like a Polaroid photograph or something. There's like this nice, I don't know, candid moment that it seems to capture. And I like that stuff. I think Freaky Magazine is good for that type of kind of offbeat humor, like the humor that isn't always funny humor, you know? Like that one guy, the Subterranean Society, where it was like, it's just like a poem, and I enjoyed it so much. A Mad Look at Wonder Woman. Where is Waldo on this one? This is fantastic. Now, I've never shied away from saying I don't really like the movie tie-ins. I think that they're kind of just not great. They're not as much fun to read. They're not as funny. They're just he's sort of constricted by that the topic of having to stay on topic of Wonder Woman. Maybe if it wasn't the Wonder Woman movie, maybe if it was just Wonder Woman. And there's this guy who used to do that. There's like that Wonder Woman. What is that cartoon? Gosh, I should text my mom. It's this dude who did like these illustrations of the cat who likes to eat the mouses. He is a blues singing cat or something. And he has this one where it's like Wonder Woman flying and she's breastfeeding while she's doing it. And it's like, that's pretty funny. But it has nothing to do with the movie. Here we have statements redacted from the Comey memos. Artist, Tom Richmond. Look at this piece. Hey, does he color his own stuff? Does Mad Magazine... Well, okay. So it gives this guy credit for coloring, right? Colorist Jim Campbell. So yeah, he must color his own stuff. Otherwise they would have given somebody credit. Also, in this meeting were Jared Kushner, a dwarf in a kilt, and Baba Booey from the Howard Stern program. Wait, who wrote this? It just says artist Tom Richmond. 20 minutes into my briefing, he asked me, "Which one are you again?" At which point, he took out a solid gold yo-yo and floundered through a pathetic walk the dog. Then he proclaimed himself the greatest yo-yo guy ever and urged me to just ask anyone. His thinly veiled threat was chilling. I could stand in the middle of the Oval Office and shoot the director of the FBI in the head, and I wouldn't lose voters. All right, I like that one. Oh, the original idiots? That's kind of cool. A collection of, what is it, Will Elder, Jack Davis, and Wally Wood. That sounds kind of cool, if I do say so. All right, what else do we have? Signs that American entitlement has gone too far. Teresa Burns Parkhurst. If you were watching the last, flip through with Kyle Bridget, you know that embarrassingly, that's the only female mad idiot that I can name. But I mean, come on, like, is there a better one? Can you name any female contributor to Mad Magazine that should come to mind before she does? I look forward to the comments, and if I am wrong, I will correct myself in the next video. Suddenly, it seems that beggars, in fact, can be choosers. Seriously, coins? Jesus Christ, just forget about it. Oh my God. A teenager would rather have a case of cystic acne than an iPhone 6. Come on, Jake. Let us just feel how light it is. Yeah, let us see your gigantic 32 gig storage. You think that maintaining your morbid obesity is a natural right. You can't be making that joke anymore. Well, actually, to be honest, 2017, I don't think you were supposed to be making that joke back then. I think people were on the train of, everybody's healthy. Visiting a new luxury movie theater is a lot like visiting an intensive care nursing home. Get the usher's attention. My jujubes are stuck together. You start to think that access to instant information kind of takes too long. Oh my God, I can't believe it's been 15 seconds and this page isn't open yet. How the freak am I supposed to know how many people liked that picture on my tuna sub? I do get that way, though, about like looking up real information. Wanting stuff trumps affording stuff. Well, it's way out of our price range. I know, but we deserve to have a room for our footwear. Let's buy it. Isn't it funny that, maybe it's not funny, I don't know, but that Trump thing, that phrase trumps, when I read that, I was like, wait, is this a joke about Trump? And I thought I had to like go back and reread it correctly. Ooh, look at this. I love this. Boy, what about that piece that he had in the latest issue of MAD? Holy smokes, that was amazing. Boom, shoots him. Oh, God. Oh, nice. He's like, all right, I'm going to push that jerk. I push him. Oh, shit. He's got like a little whirly gig. Oh, my God. Cooper was good. Cooper was good with Spy vs. Spy, I got to say. MAD presents Good Night, Batcave. Paul Croatto, Tom Richmond. Oh, look, he got to do everybody. The Mad Hatter, Scarecrow, Two-Face, Freeze, Bane, Penguin. No Kite Man. No Crazy Quilt. The Mad... Let me try that after I get a sip of water. The Madropolitan Museum of Art. Would it make... Anyway, never mind. Doesn't matter. Trump crossing the Delaware. These are fun. Is that Mitch McConnell? There's that guy who was like, doing the bicep curls for some reason. There's Pence. Here's somebody. I don't know. I don't know who these people are. The Blue Spokes boy. Alejandro Rivas after Thomas Gainsborough. I don't know who this guy is. I don't get these. A Rageman in Gold and Black #1. Baron's mother. Oh, that's Melania, right? Mark Stutzman after James A. McNeill Whistler. Jared Kushner, The Birth of Treason. Oh, look at that's Putin and Mike Flynn, I think. Dang, they give him abs, man. That was kind of... If I was Jared Kushner, I might frame this. I'm not kidding. Kellyanne Dancing Around the Truth. James Warhola after Edgar Degas. The girl with a really expensive line of earrings. Is that Ivana or Ivanka? And then Donald's World. Mark Fredrickson. This is actually quite beautiful. Saturday afternoon with the IKEA man. Look at the Flurschugner. Oh, he died. No longer living. Oh, my God. And here we have Evan Dorkin. Evan Dorkin did some pretty cool artwork for Mad Magazine. How long how long was his tenure on Mad? Let me see this real quick. Evan Dorkin. Pretty good stretch. Pretty good stretch. Didn't he do... Oh, no. Who did Dewey Derwin? Who am I thinking of? Oh, yeah. I got to switch this back over. Sorry, dudes. I kind of want to go in on this a little bit deeper. This is fun. This is like kind of... I feel like this is the type of thing that they normally would have given Tom Bunk. And this is a good guy to like follow that type of style. I mean, it's clearly his own style, but like having the image packed to the gills with stuff. Make Flying Great Again. There's like kind of little fun things right there. Flight recorder, do not open. It's unplugged. You have the little kids in case of horrible death and disaster. Now, this is what I like. Look at the mole is right there. It's a nice little Mad reference. His little arm bone is popping out. Poor guy. Sorry to whoever wrote this. I'm not going to be reading this. Dick DiBartolo. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. The Strip Club. Almost Perfect Universe. Wait. Wait. Oh, that's fucked up. I love that. Scribble Mountain. Boy, I could sure go for some Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. The strip club was fun, man. How many people just sort of got stuck in the strip club versus like doing more things outside of it? You know what I'm saying? Like how many things did Dakota McFadden do? Like, it's a pretty cool art style. Like, did this person ever get to do other things? Or were you just sort of in the strip club? And that's it. How to reduce your college costs. Abstain from alcohol. It'll save you money now and help your kidney fetch a higher price should you need to sell it on the black market later. Actually, I heard that selling your body parts is a lot harder than you think. Not selling body parts, selling your own body parts is actually harder than you think. Avoid unnecessary spending by talking to your roommate in advance about which one of you will be in charge of buying Pulp Fiction posters and which one of you will be in charge of buying Bob Marley posters. Try not to change your major more than twice a semester. You know, I've had students who've changed their underwear fewer times than you've changed your major. Here's a little life hack the admissions board doesn't want you to know about. You can store extra scholarship money simply by becoming a world-class athlete with a 4.0 GPA. Don't get suckered into pricey graduation packages on your big day. A shower cap and a hospital gown are as good as a cap and gown as any. Many campus dining halls have salad bars with the condiments and croutons lying out completely unsupervised. Boom. There's your meal plan. Shop for used school supplies on Craigslist. Better yet, just shop for used diplomas. Cut out the middleman entirely. Ooh, the Mad Vault. Speaking of Tom Bunk, here's some great Tom Bunk stuff. It's kind of funny, though, to see something from 2007 being in the Mad Vault. 99, I get, because that was last century. 2013, like that was like, wait, that was 4 years ago. That's like actually current age, isn't it? Here we go. Dewey Derwin destroys the world. Justin Peterson. I was way off. I think this was one of the things that was talked about with like Kenny, I think between Kenny Kyle and Bill Morrison, it's like this was one of those things that the people at Warner Brothers or DC, they wanted something that could be, what is that? An IP, an intellectual property. So like this was a possibility for that, is Dewey Derwin versus the world. Obviously, it did not become anything. But it was like, I thought it was a pretty interesting concept, like just having a recurring, like a serialized comic in the pages of Mad Magazine. I'd be down for that, for sure. Overgrowth, the gigantic gardening catalog. Venus Deer Trap. Writer Jeff Cruz. Artist Scott Bircher. Ooh, Scarecrow lingerie. Dress your Scarecrow in something sexier than a floppy hat and overalls. Choose from bra, G-string, teddy, fishnet stockings, and bustier. All previously owned. One size fits most Scarecrows. Why is it previously owned? Songbird repellent. Just a few sprays of this cat saliva compound will be enough to ward off wrens, finches, sparrows, and other obnoxious little loudmouths who insist on filling your garden with melodies. Oh my God, this is good. Parsley seeds. From restaurant plates to salad bars, parsley is one of the most widely grown and ignored herbs on the earth. Now you can grow your own sprigs and not eat them. Oh my God. Ooh, Chilling Thoughts, 2017 edition. Jonathan Edwards, isn't he the TV psychic? Can't believe they would hire him. Then what's on Vladimir Putin's desk? Continuous live feed with close associate. Bloodstained letter opener. Mayday gift from his secretary, world's best despot. Vlad's to-do list. Annex Crimea. Poison enemies. Practice menacing smirk and mirror. Send birthday card to Assad. Invade Latvia. DVR This Is Us. And pick up dry cleaning. Ooh, they were off on who he's going to invade next. Anyway, guys, hey, that's it. That's this issue of MAD Magazine. Again, if you have not already, please consider subscribing, hitting like, and leaving a comment down below. But with that, thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.